Is it going?
Yeah.
See, this is part of it. This is part of it. Just kind of starting off. So, okay, we're going to talk today about some shit. So, I'm connected to, like, the spiritual community, I guess you would call it that, on the internet. Bunch of goofy wackos with crazy ideas about stuff, but a lot of it makes a hell of a lot of sense when you actually contemplate it. It's a new word for some of you, contemplate. So I've heard a phrase that's been repeated over and over again, and it says that all of us down here, human beings, we're all God. Okay, like that's what the true God is all of us. Like God is experiencing himself. That's what I've heard. Like people want to know what life is. People want to know what is the point of life? Why are we here? And who put us here? And what's really going on? That's what they say is what's really going on is we're simply God, the one true infinite creator, experiencing himself. And what they're saying is that anything is possible. So with God, because it actually says that in the Bible, that it says all things are possible with God. So that means that anything that could possibly happen is going to happen. Okay? So what they're basically saying is all of us, all of our separate consciousnesses, however you say that, consciousnesses, our collective consciousness as the people here, now, they're saying that we're all God. Okay, so we're really God. Like there's no separation. Like we are Him. Like God is actually life. God is life itself. God is the thing that is infused in every one of us. So if that's true, you can't. Okay, you can't just say that in context when you're speaking about certain people like Einstein. Okay? You can't only say that when you're talking about like Einstein, bro, okay? Or like Nikola Tesla. Okay? Or any of those just like brilliant people who have existed in this reality. You can't only say that they're God, okay? Because it's saying that everybody's God. So that means okay, so let's talk about some people that are like opposite of like Einstein. Okay? So, I mean, like the retards. And they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Okay? And whatever version of that word, I actually don't even like using that word because that is disrespectful to people who actually have mental handicap because it's not their fault at all. You know, I'm talking about those people who have no mental handicap but are choosing to act you know, in that manner. So those people are God too. So who is this God? If this God is everybody, and he's both Einstein and Tesla and Napoleon Dynamite and Rain Man and Forrest Gump. Who's some other ones? I mean, I know there's a gigantic list, but we don't even, those are fictional, characters. I'm talking about reality. I'm talking about real life humans. I've heard some shit. Okay, now this is where the fucking video is going to get crazy, because let me tell you about some things that I've fucking heard, okay? I've heard of someone taking a fucking balloon of gasoline and busting it over another human being's fucking head and then throwing a match. And I've actually heard that story multiple times. And guess what? It wasn't like a prison story, and it wasn't like a story about the mob or anything like that, because obviously we all know the mob did crazy shit like put people's fucking feet in concrete and throw them into the fucking lake. I'm talking about just normal, regular citizens doing crazy shit like that to each other over, like, it was two girls over a dude. Fighting over a dude. Two girls fighting over a dude, and one busted the gasoline over the other one. Because the reason, the way I was told from the horse's mouth, the girl herself, because I asked her, I was like, what's all those scars around your neck? And that's what she told me, man. She told me that story, dude. So you got to include that too. That's God too, bro. That's God too. If everyone is God and all things are God and all experiences are God and everything is one and there is no separation, well then it's not just like cupids and shit flying through the fucking air and rainbows and shit.